guys, welcome to another recap of The Bachelor. This week they're in Anguilla. 2 girls are going to be going home, which means the remaining 4 will be getting their hometown dates. So that means 4 dates, 3 one-on-ones with no roses, and 1 group date for 3 with 1 rose. 3 things that I would bring to a deserted island. Champagne, a picnic lunch, and Emily. Oh, Emily, when will you wake up? Alright, there's champagne pre-gaming it before the helicopter shows up and they go to a little deserted island. You know, just them and the camera crew. It was so sad. It was basically just like a little landing strip of sand with a little hut on it. And the camera crew. They're up to the next level now because basically he told her, I'm gonna take it slow, I'm gonna do whatever you want, so she made out with him a little bit. I'm not sensing any chemistry between the 2 of these beings. She is so far out of Brad's league and he's just not the type of guy that she's used to going out with. And it's not gonna happen. They're gonna string you along till the end and then they're gonna dump her. Alright, at dinner, she's like, I'm really scared. I don't want you to meet my child. Because I just don't. It's not right. I'm afraid. I don't know if you're gonna propose to me without actually ever meeting my child. Brad's like, I don't know if that's gonna happen. He's trying to feed her some BS. He throws her a bone though and he says, I'm breaking the rules. I don't want you to worry your pretty little head about anything because you're definitely getting a rose this time around. End scene. Okay. Next date is with Chantel N, the Undertaker. Let's find love on the streets of Anguilla. They're going for a bike ride and they're going to a farmer's market. There's some music playing. There's a quaint old little townie called Auntie B and she gives them some advice. Tell your parents if you get married and hold hands and maybe you'll kiss, and it was just really, really quaint and awkward and weird. Chantel is really trying hard, but again, I'm just not feeling the chemistry from Bradley. It seems like everything is so forced this season. Like, I don't really think he likes any of them extremely well. At dinner, he says that he's happy he can talk about his dad that was never around with her, even though hers was like around all the time. I don't know, it's just so weird. And they get a not private concert. Like, all of a sudden, all of these people showed up on where they were having dinner, and Banky Banks was the headliner, who is supposedly the most famous singer in all of Anguilla. I mean, how many people are in Anguilla, really? Weird. Okay. Now it's time for Britt's date. Now, she's really been looking for a date because she has never had a one-on-one with Brad. Be careful what you wish for, Britt. You got your wish. Let's set sail on the sea of love. He shows up with a yacht. They swim out to it. They do a little cliff diving, even though she practically peed in her pants or her bikini. No chemistry whatsoever between the 2 of these. This was the worst out of the bunch. It was so painful to watch these 2 sit there and be like, nice weather, huh? No chemistry. Brad doesn't even wait for the date to be over. He dumps her at dinner, which was so bad. And he's like, please watch your step on the way out. Oh my God, Brad, you're such a robot. You're a turkey robot. Time for the group date. So that's Ashley, Chantel, or Chantal, who knows? Everybody says her name differently. And Crazy Michelle. So Brad surprises the girls. He comes busting into their bedroom with a flashlight and wakes them up. It's still dark outside. Ladies, we're going somewhere exciting. It's a sunrise photo shoot for the Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition. Ashley takes her top off. It wasn't that difficult either. I don't even think she was drinking that much yet. They convinced her to put some shells on top of her boobs and then take some photos. It was quite not funny. And what the hell was going on with Chantal's stomach? I think she needs some high colonic or something, or some kind of colon cleanse, because it looks like she was carrying around 40 pounds of duty in her colon. It was like John Wayne before he died. It was crazy. Well, she took her top off, and then it was Michelle's turn to do the photo shoot. And Michelle didn't decide to take a top off because her boobs were hanging out like ridiculously. It wasn't necessary. She decides that she's going to straddle Brad, and Brad actually felt guilty. That's how dirty it was. Ashley's like, why am I even here? Chantal, she's having trouble with the whole group thing again, as usual. And Michelle, well, Brad comes up to her and is like, I don't know if this is going to work out. We're very much alike. I'm surprised she didn't like have a major freak out right then when he said that. Ashley was scared that she was going home because he like took her off to the side, and she was really drunk at this point. I think she was really not feeling any pain at all. And he goes and gets the rose and gives it to her. She was drunk. Brad, isn't that like date rape? All right, rose rape, I guess. Michelle and Chantal are pissed that Ashley's getting the rose. So Michelle doesn't say anything, and she goes off with Ashley, but then Brad confronts Chantal. And Chantal has a major freak out. She needs major freak out control. And she thinks, again, I'm going home because I needed major freak out control. Well, it's time for the cocktail party, and Brad decides, I'm putting the kibosh on the cocktail party. It's not necessary because my mind's made up. So, it's the second week without therapy. Frankly, I'm getting a little worried for Brad. I think it's too soon to stop the therapy. I think he really needs to go back to therapy because things are kind of hurtling out of control right now. I'm scared for him. I really am. So it's time for the rose ceremony. Ladies, please walk down to the beach. First rose, well, you know who gets that. It's the one that Brad broke the rules and said, Emily, you're getting a rose. So she got the first rose. Second rose goes to Undertaker, Chantel. I feel like these are wrestling names or something. And then the third rose, little suspense there. Is it going to go to Major Freakout or Major Crazy? Oh, it goes to Chantal, which means Michelle is done. Fork, please. Insert it. She's done. She was pissed. In fact, she was so pissed she would not do the post interview. The post non-rose interview. Okay, bye. Very awkward. Next time, it's what we've all been waiting for. Not really. Hometown dates. I'm like not emotionally invested in any of these people on this season. Sorry, guys. Next time, I guess he badgers Emily enough to actually to get to meet little Ricky, but little Ricky Bobby, I should say, doesn't want to have anything to do with him, at least not on the tease they showed. Exciting stuff. Not. Till next time, much love.